Welcome everyone to HueFin, also known as HueFin News. Today is April the 24th, 2021. What if I told you that Facebook has an increased probability of dropping in price? Would you want us to tell you about it? Would you want anyone to tell you, to give you a heads up that the price is about to drop in the stock market? I think you would. And if you do, you all appreciate this, how we're giving you all prediction as to where to expect price to go. Hit that like button, share the video, and also subscribe here to the channel. We're not going to give any FOMO, any FUD. We are realistic. We are going to be unbiased in our prediction as to whether or not the market will always go higher in price or always go lower. So you want to join our community, join this team, hit that like button, share the video, and also come back again and again, because the market is ever changing and you need to always be updated that the market will change and ensure that you are making the best decision for your situation. Because you know what? There's plenty of YouTube channels out there that strictly tells you to be biased. And they are literally biased into thinking that price always go up. And it doesn't. The market has its ebbs and flows. And until you start seeing individuals give you both sides of the market, higher, lower, and even in some cases trade sideways, don't pay attention to them, because they're going to give you plant some seeds into your mentality into thinking that stocks always go up. For the most part, it does, right? But when you input the opportunity cost of placing your fund in these positions, how long are you willing to hold the market just for it to go up? Because there's always opportunities to place cash, to place money in different accounts into different stocks, and you get better returns a lot faster, right? No one is in these markets to hold for the duration of 10, 15 years. Now, there are some plays, there are some products out there in the stock market that you can do that for and just kind of set it and forget it and don't even come back and look at the market at all. But if you want to try to grab and utilize your cash into the best positions possible, then you need to think about how long you're going to be in the market. Now, if you just want to be a long-term holder, then just go ahead, buy your products and just leave out the store and don't come back until the next 15, 20 years. And not understanding that you are increasing your chances of even losing that. All right, so let's do this real quick in Facebook. You guys can see the last price prediction we did in the market in Facebook was all the way back here on March the 19th, March 20th. Under the premise that we were going to look for the market in Facebook to possibly make all-time highs. We told you that on our video back here on March the 20th, is that Facebook was going to try to make all-time highs, and it did. Right here on April the 8th. It did. So we were already in position. We forecast that was going to happen in the market in Facebook. So we're not confused. We wasn't excited. We were just already there. We knew it. So 4.92% right there at our restriction area. The market came and hit that on the 5th. So excellent job. That is done. That is over. First thing is first. You guys can see that Facebook continues to trek price higher, right? We actually saw the market kind of break the trend. It was trading within a range right there between 290 all the way down here to 240 or 245. We barely broke outside of that, and then the market came right back down inside of it now. Okay, so now what do you think the market in Facebook is going to do, seeing how we are now trading right back in our range? Okay, now the market is still here. You know, this is a very fluid and efficient market in Facebook. People are still here in Facebook purchasing this stock at these high levels, right? We need to make a determination though if it's real buyers. Are the major hedge funds still in this market in Facebook purchasing, or are they here selling their stocks, right? Because we got earnings reports coming in for Facebook next week, and I'll be the first one to tell you that the trap is going to play on that. And already I'm seeing right here on the 2-week time frame that the area of support could be around 291 back down to 280. Okay, so April 28th, either before or after that earnings release, the trap will play on that news, and he will drop the price 290 to 280, right? But it doesn't mean that the long-term upward trend is broken. It just simply means that the market is not going to go higher. It just simply means that if you're trying to find an entry point into the market in Facebook, $301.13 may not be that price, especially when you're under the premise that the market's going to go lower in price. Okay. 3 weeks time frame, you guys can literally see here that the market is giving us a lot of emphasis that even amongst the weakness and the stockpile that is coming through, that it was still able to crack its head and make all-time highs, right? Again, you guys can see here on the 3 weeks time frame that 290 is the first area of support in the market in Facebook. Last month was an excellent month in terms of the market continues to show us higher price movement, right? Very good. No issues with that. Now the question is, how high can the market go based off the price action from March? You can already tell we're almost done with the price action for the month of April, and we really didn't get too much out of it yet. You know, we got 6 days and 4 hours left on this current monthly price bar in April, and right now it definitely shows us that there wasn't that many people really interested in increasing the price in Facebook. It just wasn't. Because if it was, we would have seen at least a spread about the same size as last month, and we didn't get that yet. Like I said, we got 6 days though. That can definitely change. So what we're going to do here on this video, we're going to play the weakness in the market in Facebook. Okay, I do like that on the daily time frame. Kind of shows us that the market still wants to try to go higher in price, but for us, we're just going to play the weakness. We have 280. 290 will be the first area of support. So we'll come in and TP out the market around 290 in Facebook. That's about 3.8%. Not much, but we understand that the market can prop itself up right there around 290. So right when that occurs, we need to just take the profit and walk out the store. All the way back down here towards 285. I think 285 would be an area of support in the market in Facebook. Okay, so this is it. We're playing this on the daily time frame, right? We're expecting the market just to give us a little bit of weakness. I'm not telling you that the market's going to crash in Facebook, but we're going through a downward move right now. Okay, so we just need to time out to where we can see the market come in at support, and it's right there around 293 to 290 first, no lower than 285 initially. All right, so that's our position. This is what we're expecting the market in Facebook to do. And now we want to get your ideas as to where you all think the market price for Facebook is going to go. Call the market, get in position. You need to make sure that you are there in the market so that you can win, so that you can take everyone else's money. That's all this market is for, is to take money from someone else. So now, questions, comments, let me know where you think the market price in Facebook is going to go. For us, right now, 5.25% movement to the downside. Now, if the market continues to give us weakness in the long term, would you be surprised to see us come all the way back down here to 270? All right. So we're going to do that there. You guys got our TP prices. At what price level we'll come in and TP out at. First one was around 290, 293. 280 is the second one, ultimately down there to 270. All right, that's it. Questions, comments, let us know. Make sure you maintain a profitability, and as always, trade different.